Hi, my name is Phoenix Wright. This is in reference to Module 3 in Antibiotic Resistance. I'm just going to read what I wrote. The first antibiotic was mistakenly discovered in the late 1920s. A mold was found on a bacteria in a petri dish. This mold didn't allow the bacteria to grow. Upon further testing, it was deduced that the mold produced a chemical that could eliminate the bacteria. Thus became the birth of penicillin. However, not long after penicillin was discovered, in a matter of years, bacteria started to become resistant. As the years passed, better and stronger versions of antibiotics were discovered, and like the penicillin, bacteria have continued to form resistance to newly discovered antibiotics. As it pertains to farm animals, they are given antibiotics in their feed to treat and eliminate bacteria, just as humans would take an amoxicillin tablet, for example. The problem is that, just like in humans, bacteria in farm animals develop resistance to antibiotics also. And in this case, it can create problems for human beings. How does this happen? One answer could be horizontal gene transfer. What does this mean? Well, vertical gene transfer is when genes are transferred from parent to offspring. Thus, horizontal transfer is genetic transfer of information across organisms. For example, if a cow was being treated with antibiotics and that cow had a bacteria that had built up resistance to antibiotics and then was slaughtered so we could have steak, we eat the steak that was formerly the cow. On a cellular level, we have ingested some of this bacterial cells that are drug resistant. Now, we get sick from this bacteria because it's multiplied thousands of times over in our bodies, and despite our body's best efforts and defenses, we still get sick. When we take the doctor recommended antibiotics, we may continue to have to battle infection because the same bacteria that developed resistance inside the cow is now rendering our medical defenses useless. And the problem is that the resistant bacteria was not just related to one cow, but it's related to an entire population of cows raised on that farm and beyond, which means that more bacteria reaches the human population all over the world and is allowed to multiply, and thus the problem is compounded. And that's why we have problems with our antibiotics. Thank you and have a wonderful day.